Hey guys, we're in the M240i now. I'll take on a little bit of a drive. Let's take a quick look around this beast before we do so. I think it looks really awesome in this red color too. Of course, it has the signature BMW inline 6. 382 horsepower as they claim, all-wheel drive. I think it looks absolutely stunning in this color. It's a work of art BMW's done. I know people hate the design, but I'm really starting to grow to love it. Looks great in red. And I also think it looks great with the Shadowline package. Helps with those weird, funky lights and everything. So let's hop inside and take for a drive. This is based on BMW's CLAR architecture. So basically every other BMW that exists right now, it's all based on the same platform. There's a car coming, so let's get out of here. We are in sport mode right now. So yeah, it's essentially the same architecture as the 2 Series rear-wheel drive, which is the 230i, the 3 Series, 4 Series, and basically every other rear-wheel drive based BMW. And you can get the M240i in all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, I believe is an option now. So you do have options. And of course, BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system has always been rear biased regardless. So you are going to get a little bit more fun out back. Nonetheless, this is still a pretty cool car. Now, the downside is that this new generation does weigh a lot more. It's around a little over 3,800 pounds, which is crazy. But this engine, I think, makes up for it all the way. It's nuts. It's really quick. You know, I've seen people do under like 4 seconds in this, easy, 0 to 60. But it's crazy. And the ZF 8-speed has been a fantastic gearbox, and I think in every vehicle, it's almost every vehicle it's been placed in. And I think BMW has tuned it fantastically here. You can't put it into like a sport manual mode by popping the gear select over to the left, and we are in sport mode right now, which does have the revs up a lot more than usual. And it shifts so much more aggressively in sport mode. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about the steering actually of this new M240i, and it's not so much that it's bad. Like the weight is there. It is honestly a little light. It's more lighter than I was expecting it to be. I think the issue is that there's no feel anymore. You don't feel the road too much, but you do feel the chassis moving of the vehicle. It is very tossable and turn around, and you're able to like kind of like throw it around a little bit. But let's go around the spin wheel here. Yeah, this thing's freaking quick. This engine, of course, is in a Supra, M340i, M440i, and all the other 40i models from BMW, and it is a monster of a power plant. You know, they say how much power it makes. We all know it's making more power in reality. This thing's nuts. But again, this gearbox is fantastic. I know I was talking about the steering, but this gearbox is pretty good. Quick shifts. I love when you're in sport mode, the pops on the upshift are fantastic. It's really responsive. You can put it into sport mode, manual mode as well, but you can always access the manual mode from the paddle shifters at all times. And you can always just pop it into eco or comfort mode. The exhaust flaps close, and it's comfortable. It's a comfortable, soft cruiser, again, which I think is a really fantastic feature of the 40i models. That engine is smooth. It's surprisingly efficient when it wants to be, but it's also a capable performance monster. I think this M240i package is just a fantastic car. Yes, it's heavier, but I don't know. I think it might the engine might kind of does it all for me. Of course, you can get it in super, like I said before, if you don't want this, but driving one of these is still a fantastic experience, I believe, to me. Oh, auto stop start. Pop it on sport mode. I think it deactivates that, hopefully. The kick down is impressive. I mean, the instant torque of this engine is also nuts. You just step on it and you're off. I'll take it on the highway real quick for you guys, but yeah, it's a beast. Now, I know everyone hates on the styling, but I honestly don't care about the styling. This is the end of these vehicles, you know. BMW is going all electric. We're having the i4, we're having the upcoming, you know, we have the iX as upcoming vehicles to have, and I think we need to appreciate what they're doing now, even though some may not like the looks of it. But BMW and their chassis department, even with this weight, they're able to manage everything so well. It really does work wonders. I'm just gonna shut up for you guys and let the M240i do the talking. And it even has adaptive cruise control as well. So, like I said, it can be that comfortable cruiser if you want it to be, or it can be this kind of hardcore, sporty performance car as well. So it has that versatility to it, which I think is fantastic. And with the all-wheel drive capability, you can take it on the snow if you need to. Of course, this engine's offered in BMW's SUVs, so you're getting all of that there as well. Now, of course, the new M2 did come out recently, and even more split opinions on the design. But with the engine straight out of the base M3 and M4, I think that thing's gonna be a beast. This is already a monster. Okay guys, so this was a quick drive in the M240i Coupe with xDrive. yeah, I really didn't even want to talk. I just want to let the car kind of speak for itself because it is a masterpiece. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for a lot more coming from Allcarnews. And yeah, check out the M240i before we don't have these pure gas engines anymore. It's all plug-in hybrids and all that nonsense. But this is the last of the best stuff. And if you don't like the looks, I definitely recommend go checking out an M240i anyways and driving it, because I guarantee you will end up liking it a lot more than you think. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for a lot more coming.